What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Woke up today and I wanted to make a video for my peoples, my real ones. And I decided that, since yesterday was record store day, why not? Why not get something going? You know what I mean? Let's do something. I haven't done a video in a couple weeks. This has not been the same here. Working hours have changed. They're a lot longer now. It's a lot of sharing the music space with the wife, and it's just not as easy as it was before, where I can lock myself in a room and make my videos. So it is what it is. And if I'm not able to make videos, I apologize for all you guys that enjoy them. But today's your lucky day. Today we're gonna get one doing. So I'm gonna show you my record store day picks, because yesterday was record store day, and I did go out, did a small bit of shopping, and came up on some stuff. A few of these I got throughout last week, and just wanted to share them with the world. So let me start with Exhibit Eyes May Shine remix. This is the Mobb Deep remix, which is fucking dope. When I got this one a few days ago. This promo copy. I listened to that shit like 4 or 5 times in a row, just because I don't know, I like Prodigy. I like his verse on this. It's great, and it's just a dope all around track. I wish he would have put this on the album, but I got the single, so it's all good. Another one, Tupac's I Get Around. So I Get Around is from the Strictly album, and it's a good song, except this particular copy's in kind of rough shape. A lot of crackling. I cleaned it out and everything, whatever. Young Buck, Shorty Wanna Ride. Just kind of like a club banger. Decent track, but nothing really special. I remember it being a lot better than what it was when I was listening to it. And let me see. Jizza from the Woo. This is from Beneath the Surface, which is I believe his third solo album. I don't have the album, so I get the singles. This is a dope one. Here's another one. Breaker Breaker. This is one of I think this was the lead single from it. It's a dope single. And let me see. One of my favorites from the late 90s to early 2000s, Mr. Exhibit. Symphony and X Mayor. Produced by my main man, Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre! So yeah, like one of the cool things about Dr. Dre at this time, he was really experimenting a lot, and he got Exhibit to do like a opera style track, kind of like what Tech 9 was doing at the time, like real like opera, like I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like an opera, like fucking symphony in X Mayor type track. I mean, go check out Angelic and Absolute Power from Tech 9. And you'll see that Tech 9 was experimenting with the same type of sounds. He even did it on a later track called Lacrimosa, which is on the Something Else, the Special Effects album. So that's some cool shit. And then this one also comes with Choke Me, Spank Me, Pull My Hair, which is just a delightful track. Yeah. Moving along. Scarface, Homies and Thugs featuring Tupac and Master P. Remember last week when I was talking shit about No Limit Records? Well, this one's on Rap A Lot, right? And this is the absolute only time I ever heard Tupac and Master P on a track. And Tupac never mentions P on the track. He mentions Houston in the very beginning, which I think it's a freestyle from I guess when he was on death row, and it's when like in the Machiavelli era, and it's like it's a mess. This track is a fucking mess. You listen to it, yeah, you know, it starts alright, but when you hear Tupac rapping, he comes in and it's like, what? You have to like turn it up because you're like, what? That's not even the same beat. It's like they're playing two beats over each other, and Tupac's vocals sound terrible. I don't know if that's the way it was meant to be, but you know, it looks forced. It sounds forced, I mean, and you know, it's whatever. Decent track though. It's got two versions of it. I never heard the album version. I heard the remix. But I never heard the album version, so that's a cool little tidbit. All right, this is a big one. This is probably the best worst album that I've ever had, and I just got it last night in the mail. I mean, it came in yesterday, but I didn't go to the mail till like fucking, I don't know, like 8:30 p.m. But yeah. So Michelet's Hung Jury. Now, why is this album special? I'm gonna tell you. For one, it's a death row album. Let me get this thing focused. There it is. Death row stamp. And with this, now I'm not complete on my death row vinyl collection. I still need one more. I need Above the Rim, but this one was I mean, nowadays nothing's really rare, nothing's hard to get. It's all about whether or not you got the money that they asked for. Lucky for me, they only asked $10 for a VG Plus copy, and I listened to it yesterday, and it sounds good. You know, good quality copy. It's got a little split in the bottom. However, it's not my cup of tea. And to be honest with you, I don't think Michelet is that great of a singer. So how the fuck did she get a solo album on Death Row? I don't know. I wish Rage would have gotten another solo album. I wish probably Danny Boy. I wish Danny Boy would have gotten a solo album. But fucking Michelet, she's not that good of a vocalist. I don't know where the fuck, you know, I don't know whose pee-pee she had a fillet to get a fucking solo album. Because when this came out, Suge Knight was already in jail. This is late 90s. This is late 90s death row shit. And it's pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty terrible. But just the fact that, you know, it's part of the collection and I have to have it because it's part of my death row collection. You know? So, anyway, moving on. Yeah, I wish there was like some Daz production or something. Anything, you know? But there's nothing. And one of the OGs in the game, KRS-One. So this is Boogie Down Productions, By All Means Necessary. Another great one from them. I think this one's from '88. It's got like My Philosophy. You know, it's a great album. I listened to it again last night. This is one that I actually did get yesterday. I listened to it twice yesterday because it's so dope. By All Means Necessary. It's got the Malcolm X picture, style picture. Yeah. And surprise for me, Edog. So I never listened to Edog before. Not gonna lie. There was a track here that I did not know that was Edog. It was Be a Father to Your Child. And I remember when I heard it, but you know, like Edog's got some positive shit in there, you know? Like it's, you know, it's like it's kind of a little gritty at times, but it's fucking positive, which I really do appreciate, you know, rappers making good positive music. Not just like not just for the sake of being positive, but this is actually good. So yeah, shout out to Edog, man. He and the Bulldogs. This is really good. I'd never actually heard this entire album, and I was very surprised to listen to it yesterday, and it was so good. So highly recommend Edog and the Bulldogs. Life of a Kid in the Ghetto. Yeah, it's good shit. record store day release too. It wasn't this record store day. It was probably like an older one. So whatever. And last but not least, let's go from some positivity to some negativity. So in front of me, I got 2 copies of Gangsta Pat's Deadly Verses. Remember on the last video I mentioned Sick Records? This is from Sick Records. See, Sick Records 2020. Now, Sick Records is they put out more quantity over quality. Their catalog isn't super great. They got a lot of like older, obscure underground shit and some newer, obscure underground shit. And this album I had never heard before, but I remember the name Gangsta Pat floating around back in the 90s, you know? So I said, it's one of those albums that I just sort of missed, you know what I mean? Late to the game, late to the party on it. So I decided to buy it, right? And it came with a free download. So I started listening to the download and I was like, holy shit, this dude can spit. Great motherfucking rapper. Great motherfucking rapper. Hold on, let me change this shit because I don't listen to R&B. There you go. I don't listen to R&B. Anyway, back to Gangster Pat here. Mr. Patrick. So, this album, Deadly Verses, is fucking awesome. Not gonna lie. This is a great fucking 10 tracks right here. You go all the way down and they're fucking, it's like devilish fucking gritty music. It's dope. So my opinion of this album is, I would say that it sounds like Bone Thugs and 3-6 Mafia had a baby, right? And it's good shit, So now let's get back to the negatives, right? Because I like to complain, and this is a complaint of Sick Records, right? So this shit was announced, like I think in April, right? We're in September. We're in late September, almost October. That's 6 months ago. I bought this shit like around May or June because they had like limited copies, but they just didn't fucking sell. So I had to say, you know what? Screw it. Let me get it. So I ordered it and I got it like 2 weeks ago. No lie. 2 or 3 weeks ago. I got this in the mail after ordering it in, I think, June. Either May or June. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. So it took that long to get it, right? Was it a pre-order? Probably. It probably was, right? But it took that long for me to get it, right? Not only that, I pull this, I get it in the mailbox. And there's nothing on the box telling you that it's a record in here and it's fragile. Right? Nothing. Now it was one of those boxes where they send records, like that kind of box right there. But it was nothing on it saying fragile or be careful or whatever. So they put it in the mail and they probably stacked boxes on top of it because this motherfucker here got warped bad. Like, I don't know if you can tell there, but this motherfucker's a potato chip. Right? It's a goddamn potato chip. So I hit him back and I was like, hey, the fuck, why are you guys sending me damaged records or whatever? And they replied and then they sent me this brand new one right here. So this is a good brand new copy that I got this last Monday. So my gripes with Sick Records are fucking like, dude, why do you guys pre-order shit so goddamn early? I got 2 other pre-orders that I ordered in June that won't. They've been scheduled to be released in late October. It's like, bro, that is fucking long. And the cool thing, so Sick Records, right? That's the gripe that I was talking about. That they do that long fucking before they get released pre-order, and it's annoying because anything could happen in 4 or 5 months, right? Example for me, I moved. I knew I was gonna move, so I pre-ordered everything going to another address here in California. Coming from old whack ass Georgia. So I don't know. Do I like the label? Yes. They're actually gonna release a couple of good ones early 2021. So look out for that. Sick Records is gonna do some good fucking pressings, and I'm gonna get all of them. All of them. I'm probably gonna drop like $200 on like 5 records that they're dropping soon. They got the Easy E straight out of the streets, straight off the streets. Fucking East 1999 from Bone Thugs, Creeping on a Come Up. And what was the other one? Oh, Above the Law, the Uncle Sam's Nightmare. I think that's what it was called. Yeah, those are all bangers. So I recommend Sick Records for that. However, when you order from them, don't expect to get anything for like 5-6 months. So just so you know. But all in all, it's a great pressing, great record. It's a good looking record too. It's like a orange and red splattered vinyl. Let me show it to you because it really is worth the look. This fucking potato chip. It's even the color of it looks like a potato chip after you put Tapatio on it. But you can tell right there. See that? When you put it on the turntable, it's like a fucking wobbly mess. Look at that shit. In fact, let me show you. Let me just show you right now. I'm about to close this video out. But just hang in there. I'll put it right on top of this Murder Was the Case record that I'm bumping right now. But look at that. Look at this shit. And that's after sitting in between 2 books in my hot garage for about, 2 weeks. All right. I just heard that was a good little thing to do. And it'll play. I mean, it ain't like it doesn't play. Look at this. Listen to this. Look at that shit. Look at the way the needle. But yeah. So something like that is never guaranteed that it's going to play all the way through. Like this whole area right here is going to get fucked up. But anyways, I'm going to end the video right there. You guys have a good Sunday. I'm going to watch some football. I'm going to watch my boy Tom Brady whoop the shit out of these bitch ass Broncos. And, y'all have a good day. And subscribe, share, whatever, do all that good stuff. Peace out.